Yo, what's up, Hamoud? You're the first one today? I think you were the first one here yesterday, too. Oh, audio setting is way loud. Gotta fix that. That's better. Yo, what's up, Viper? Yeah, it's going good so far. Just getting started. You have War Thunder on Xbox? Nice. There's a bunch of sales going on Xbox right now still, I think. Like, I think the Vigen's on sale for like 50% off. I'm playing this like I would an F-18. Just off of, like, instinct. That's why I shouldn't be doing that. By the way, this is Y. Oh, what's up, Y? You change your name? My name is UOSO Safe O. Okay, I can add you. You can add, if you really wanted to, you could just apply to the squadron, and I can always, like, and you could just do it that way too, which is like, just type in CXII here under squadron search, and it'll show up. Yo, what's up, Warpath? Kind of trying to do two birds with one stone right now, like getting the battle pass challenge for China done while working on the event. Going to Florida right now? What's in Florida? I didn't think it was hard to remember. Weird. Or it's a challenge. It's like do 30 games on China with a battle activity of like 30% or like 75% or higher. Vacation is in Florida. Nice. I hope you have fun. I'd love to go to Florida. Boom. Rip. Surprised he didn't commit to the head-on right there. He probably would have won knowing how bad I am with the guns in this thing. Honestly. Where are they ground pounding in an F5? Damn. You don't really care that much about Florida? But that's where your whole family's going? I mean, I'm sure you'll have fun either way. I mean, there's stuff to do in Florida. Like, you got, like, the Universal Studios, there's, like, Disneylands, and, like, there's a bunch of stuff to do. I don't know what part of Florida you're going to, though. I am so bad with the guns on this thing, it's not even funny. Like, the F5, I'm good with. The guns on that. Like, that was bad. I should not have missed that. Rip. I don't need any art. Thank you, though. You want to see if you can find any military vehicles to look at in Florida? I'm sure you'll find something. You're keeping your laptop so you can keep your sign-in streak? What is your sign-in streak up to? I'm like at like 90 days almost, something like that. I gotta do a trip like at the beginning of next month. Like, I'm gonna be gone for like a weekend, so it's gonna be interesting. I'll have my ally with me though. So there's that. You're at rank 120. Nice. It used to be worth it to like hold them, right? But like now anymore, it's like kind of whatever. Like back in the day, you used to get Golden Eagle wagers and like stuff like that from them, but like now you don't even get those anymore. Like the 30-day login bonus or whatever it was, the 60 days used to give like wagers. So they would like a best squad wager that instead of SL it would give you Golden Eagles, or like get 5 kills, and instead of SL it gives you GE, and like they remove those from the game to the point where you can't get them anymore. And it's like, man, those are the best part. That is a very high-flying J7D. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna try and turn into him, like, because by the time I turn into him and, like, he turns around, I'm gonna be, like, 5-10 kilometers away from him. I already told you that I have no interest in art at the moment. I'm always low in this thing on my gunshots. Like, I'm always low. Because of the way the guns are placed. Alright. I just need to extend away from these two here. I'm faster than both of these, but like, yeah, I can't turn into them without like a good 10-kilometer separation here. Okay, now they're all focused on someone else that's not me. So I can turn into them. Free nose, so I duck right up in behind this guy here and launch. Fuck. I need to get him like distracted with the teammate here. Or just wait till he runs out of flares. That works too. If this was an F5, this would be an easy gun kill right here, but like, my ability to hit this thing. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I should be dead. What? Did I just get hit with a gun or a missile? Oh, I got team killed. Okay, I got it. Let's rip. Unfortunate. Read them. Welcome back, Josh. That is a weird echo I don't want. Okay. Pretty sure I've done 2 games. No, the first game was 2 kills. The biggest event in Roblox just happened today. Nice. It's one of the games I've never really played. Made a whole $1 billion gaming platform crash. I mean, Roblox is having a lot of problems at the moment. Yo, what's up, Shady? Yeah, I don't want to know why my last 2 games haven't counted towards that. I needed to, like... The last one was 3 kills, so I should have been, like, a good amount of points towards it. What are we doing today? Grinding out the event for today, and then probably gonna switch to ground when I finish it. So like it shouldn't really take me too long to finish it. I'm just using the J7 because of the Battle Pass challenge right now for playing on China. Grow a garden and steal brain rot. I don't think I want to steal brain rot. 42 million? 42 million for what? Oh, for the Roblox thing. We got a lot of viewers today. It usually is like this at the start. Like, if it's at the start and it gets like a bunch of likes on the short one, it usually blows up really quickly, you know? And then it just tapers off towards the end of the day. Like, because the more likes and stuff it gets, like, at the start, the better it, like, the algorithm will push it. So... I was not paying attention. Why was I not flaring? It's not likely. It's just like the normal start of the stream. Here. Yeah, as much as I want to do that challenge, like, I don't like flying the J7. I fly for like the F2 is so much more fun. If I'm like forced to fly something, I want to fly the F2. You know. The gag update was so epic. I hope even like brain around. The J7 is like. So the J7 is really good. Don't get me wrong. It is probably one of the better premiums in the game, right? The problem with the J7 is I hate the gun placement. The gun placement is like I hate the gun placement on all the MiG-21s. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of any of them where their guns are placed because like I find them extremely hard to aim, right? But that's the biggest problem I have with the J7 personally is the gun placement. So basically, if I don't get kills with the missiles, I'm not getting kills with it in most games, which is the problem I have with the J7. It's like I cannot use the guns on it. The F5, I'm great with the guns. What do you mean your account disappeared yesterday? How does that happen? You don't know, it's just gone? Have you tried, like, contacting support or logging into it? Or anything like that? Your battery's gonna die? Alright, Josh, I will catch you later when you have a charged phone, I guess. Support has been contacted? Okay. It's on 1%. Why do you let your phone get down to 1% before you charge it, man? That's fair. Like, if I'm out and I'm having to use my phone a lot, I usually have, like, one of those backup battery packs. Like, I have, like, a fairly, like, one that'll charge my phone, like, 3 times over that I have for my Switch. I need to get a new one that's, like, actually capable of, like, charging my Ally. That way, like, when I'm gone, I still can, like, play War Thunder and, like, other games without, like, having to worry about the 1-hour battery life that the Ally has. If you're playing at like 30 watts, but yeah. Are you kidding me? None of my missiles connected. That's annoying. 132,000 research left on your strike Google. Nice! Are you excited to get it? That's right. So you mostly just play mobile, Shady? Okay, has anything... Okay, now it's updated. Okay. So why am I playing it this way? And I could just do this. I want to finish it fast. Why am I playing it like that? Why am I not just using the Eurofighter here? My freaking 8.0 lineup when I'm playing with Crystal on ground is, if I'm gonna use Germany, is literally gonna consist of nothing more than light tanks. It's looking like. You want 2 more missiles that your Viper can't hold? It's gonna be so fun. Plays the Weasel 1A4, that would be funny. I mean, it's on the lineup. It's on the lineup for that. Which is funny because the Weasel like gets thermals at that BR. So does this thing. Did any of these get thermals too? Nah. Yeah, so there's only a couple of them. So like 3 of the tanks here get thermals at that BR. What is this queue time? Any minute now. Why is the top tier queue time so bad? Right now. Oh my god. We're gonna do this then. Wait, what? That would explain it. I did not want to do ground. Oh well. I guess I'm doing ground. Oh well, it won't hurt anything to do a ground match really quick. It was not intentional. I didn't want to do ground. I was trying to queue in the air. That guy is just like, you know, forget about the base cap. I'm just going straight to C to die. I don't know what killed him. Okay. And him. From where? It's gotta be from B. But unfortunately, unless he dies, they know where I'm at. So I'm basically dead here, either way you look at this. Yeah. Rip. That's unfortunate. I couldn't turn in time to kill him. Alright, this is GG. Just bad timing and bad positioning on my end here. Oh, I'm just playing like crap. Alright, that's fine. I didn't even want to do ground anyways. Whatever. I wanted to do air. I'm like, why is the air queue time taking so long? I'm trying to queue into the with the Eurofighter, and it's like I ended up in ground. Okay, now this is what I wanted to be in. We can watch me get, like, dumpstered in top tier air. I don't know. It's hit or miss. Sometimes I do really well, sometimes it's just bad. We'll see how it goes. It's either going to go really well and I'm going to get like 3 or 4 kills right off the rip, or it's going to go really bad. I'm going to get killed like 3 seconds into the match and die and not get anything. Well, I have approximately... How many AGMs? I have 4 Sparrows and that is it. Or, 4... Yeah, wrong loadout. Whatever. That's rip. 4 Fox 3s. Oof. And I don't even have, like, I have the 120Cs, not the 120Bs, so I also have the wrong Fox 3s on. So, this match is kind of going to be scuffed from the start. If I'm closing in at them at like 800, I can probably get away with launching at like 40 kilometers out and still get hits. But I don't want to do it on anything that's low to the deck here. I want to try and aim for stuff that's like in the air. Okay, wait for the data link to kill itself. Okay, now I can notch. But I think I'm already too late on the notch. I'm basically dead already here. Okay, there's one kill. God, there's so many of them. The missiles coming at me from so many different directions. There's not much I can do there. Happens. Okay, we're gonna take the right loadout this time, guys. This one. I would explain why I couldn't get the guided bombs to work yesterday. I had the wrong keybinds for it. I'm like trying to use my normal bomb drop keybinds. Who, me? I see. Yo, what's up, Dustin? You subbed, you need a War Thunder guy to watch? Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm kind of just messing around in top tier with the Eurofighter right now. Working on the event. Do I play DCS? Not at the moment. I play Star Citizen a lot, but I don't actually have, like, the flight sim set up properly for DCS, so I have, like, my flight sim set up's dual sticks. So it doesn't really work with dual sticks too great on DCS. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need someone... that guy right there. Okay, I need to wait for my data link to stop so I can start my notch, please. Okay, I don't have time to wait for the data link. I got a notch now or I'm gonna get hit. Nope. Come on, get in the notch. Okay. Nope. God damn it. There's another one. Everything I think I'm clear, there's another one right now. think I've notched like 30 missiles at this point. And another one. This one I'm not gonna notch. RIP. I mean, that wasn't bad. I killed 3, got 2 assists, so basically hit 5 of them with my missiles while dodging I don't know how many missiles right there. Like half the... It felt... But it's rare... it's really mismanaged is probably why it's taking so long to finish. 9 missile evasions. I dodged 9 missiles there. No, that flare won't work against that. That was a Fox 3. So Fox 3's flares won't do anything against. The reason, because they're radar guided. And they're basically fire and forget. And so the only way to dodge those is to go into a notch and drop chaff. Which, at the angle that was fired at me from, there was not enough time to do that. So it was basically, I needed to like try and like do whatever I can, get the missile off to try and kill him after I'm already dead. Because at that point I was already dead. You know? I dodged 9 missiles right there and got 3 kills and 2 assists. That's insane. I mean, how many points did that end up giving me towards the event? Should have been decent. I mean, but there's no way that's right. That was 3,000 points. I was already at 5,000. That should have been like, that should have almost been 6 grand in one match. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the problem with Star Citizen. It's like, they keep changing stuff that instead of just sticking to one plan, they change it constantly, and then, like, they blow so much money in development time just changing random stuff and, like, versus just, like, actually getting the game, and then adding in, like, stuff that doesn't need to be added and then just adding more scope and more scope, and then versus just actually getting a finished playable game. I mean, it's playable now, it's just not as playable as I would like. Okay, 120B. Did I get down tiered? I can't. Why am I locking missiles? Stop locking the missiles. I'm dead. I don't have enough time to notch this. I'm dead. Because I couldn't lock. It was not wanting to lock anything but the. I mean, one of mine might hit. Nope, I got a kill still. We're good. How many did I get? How many of my missiles hit? At least one of them should have hit. Maybe 2? Yeah, it's not gonna be 2. Alright, that's fine. I'll take it. 1 kill. You're not wrong. But it also lacks the, like, actual proper flight sim mechanics, like, that, Star Citizen has. Which is kind of important for that kind of a game. When the required numbers of battles where you destroy at least one enemy vehicle of the same type as your vehicle with a battle rating. Yeah, that's not going to be possible if I'm using a Eurofighter. There's nothing that's a battle rating 1.0 or higher. Nope. That I can do. And that I can do. Okay. Here we go. Getting close. Just under halfway in less than an hour. Get another one of those like 3 kill 2 assist games and I'll be there. I wish I could filter the radar so it doesn't lock any missiles so I could just like target cycle what I want to target cycle and not missiles. That's because that's one of the annoying things. It's like I'm trying to cycle the enemy aircraft, not enemy missiles. There probably is an option for it. No, no, no. No, okay. Yeah, there's not an option for it. I also did enjoy. I didn't buy the DLC for Starfield, but I did enjoy it. Did I start my notch soon enough to just outrun them? I might have. I might be able to straight up outrun their missiles at this speed. Yeah, I'm good. I have no Fox 3s left. I got 2 kills. So at this point I have 2 options. I can land and get more Fox 3s. Or I can go fight with the AR missiles, but then I'm fighting Fox 3s. You just went through TSA? Nice. I'm gonna land and just get more Fox 3s. Honestly. I don't really want to get within 11 kilometers, within like 3 kilometers of stuff when there's still so many people up slinging Fox 3s at me. Does this thing not have a parachute? Apparently it does not. That's fine. We got 4 versus 4v4 right now, and I have a full load of Fox 3s now. I just need to take off, get out, back up the altitude and speed, and then I should be able to come back after the rest of these guys. Why is there a rocket that far? It's really close for a rocket. I'm not getting RWR pinged. Good thing about this thing, it has basically unlimited acceleration. Why does the stream keep freezing? Today. That's weird. It must just be on my end then. On the YouTube side then. I get the target lock on that Mirage, please? Okay, is it gonna give me an actual lock, or is it just gonna sit here and be a pain in my ass? Oh, never mind, GG. We win. You moved from Idaho to Florida, and Florida is a menace to the country? That's funny. I have no modifications left to research. It is so much faster to get the event done doing it in top tier than it is like in low tier. Or even like the middle, like top tier. The Florida man is unpredictable. That's funny. How many think, like actually have them all unlocked, or are you talking have them all spaded, Shady? Because having them all grinded out, I could see is a much easier thing to do, but having them all spaded, that would be interesting. Because figure if you're good, you get with a top tier premium jet, you can do an air tree, you can start to finish in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, right? That means every nation you could probably have done in a handful of months for air. Then ground, again, you could do it with like 3-4 weeks to get it to top tier with enough premiums and backup vehicles. So there's that. But then like, if we're talking getting every vehicle spaded, that's a completely different story. That's what it is. It goes from how, like, oh, it's doable to go touch grass. Come on, give me more locks. Okay. It is not wanting to give me any, like, consistent target locks right now. I'm dead here. Did I just rip my wingtip off, like, going too fast? I did. That's one kill. Okay, I cannot risk the AOA unlimiter here. It is going to start... Yeah, it's not controllable. I want to turn. This is going to be sketch, because I want to turn and get missiles, but like if I turn and start lobbing missiles again, I won't be able to turn away, is the problem. So I almost need to land and repair, but like, at the same time, we're going to go for the risky play. Okay, come on. No! No! Oh, you bitch. No, I think I've recovered it. We're good. Come on, nope. Nope, this way. Now this way. Nope. Get the speed back up. Come on. No, do not start flat spinning. Wait, how did it go from just the wingtip to the whole wing? Or whatever. That's gonna give me a crew lock. We'll go over here. It happens. To the F2. But yeah, man, that would be like speeding every vehicle in the game, dude. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. So this thing is not nearly as fast, so I don't have the range with my Fox 3s as I would in the Eurofighter. So I need to level out and just try and get as much speed up as possible here. I might be able to get to 1400. But its IR missiles are significantly more effective than what the Eurofighters are, so... I can't... This is a knife fighter, unlike the Eurofighter. I mean, the Eurofighter can knife fight too, actually. It's probably one of the best planes in the game in a knife fight, but like, if you're talking like dogfight missiles, it doesn't get a lot of good ones. Okay, time to notch. And unfortunately, this thing has no bots are everywhere. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, this thing only gets 4 Fox 3s with no radar, with no HMD, so it's harder to use in a dogfight as well. Missile evasions. Okay. If I fire on something that's multi-pass with my last Fox 3, it's guaranteed to miss, right? So we don't want to do that. Especially from this altitude. The one over here to my left, the F-18, he's might be high enough to get a hit with a Fox 3 on. We could probably hit that F-16 with an IR. Rip. Okay, whatever. It happens. Is this off cooldown? Yeah, we're good. Back to the thing. Honestly, I just like this thing so much simply because of how good it is, like, in those initial engagements, right? It has such long range on its missiles. It just makes it disgusting in those initial, like, BVR engagements because of how fast it goes. Someone commented on your video that thinking it was a World of Tanks. That's funny. I'm gonna try the 120Cs. I usually have really bad luck with these missiles, but, you know, I'm gonna try it. But okay. I wanted that convergence speed to be like almost at 1,000 kph before I launch my first missile here. These things are slightly better range than the 120Cs, 120Bs are, so I should be able to launch them sooner. Here. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can just outrun them. I should be going fast enough where I should be able to just, like, defeat them purely based off speed here. I think I'm actually gonna pull it off. Looks like I should be okay. Going 2,000 kilometers an hour here, going like... Even if they're going Mach 4, they're not going to catch up very fast. Yeah, I just simply outran them. Okay, I am out of Fox 3s though, so I gotta make a decision. Do I land? I think I want to land to get more Fox 3s just because of looking how many enemies are left versus how many teammates I have left. Shit. I'm talking to chat and like I'm not paying attention. I almost just ripped my rings off, man. Bravely running away? Hey, I launched my 6 missiles and then I got the fuck out of there. What can I say? That's good. We did good there. Now I just take off and go launch more missiles. Thankfully, this thing accelerates so fast, it's basically like you're almost at speed, at like combat speed by the time you get to the end of the runway. See? You're basically at fighting speed by the time you hit the end of the runway. It's kind of just like insane. Yo, what's up, Agua? Water, water. Oh shit. I'm watching where my missile's going. I'm about to hit the ground. We're like, okay, so there is no... Why am I getting a radar lock on a ghost? That's weird. But what did I just get a kill for? Oh, I must have hit an AI with that missile. Come on, just give me an actual radar lock, please, game. That's I can maybe data link it in here. So it looks like he's trying to land. Well, I mean, I hit him with it. What do you mean? How many people did I team kill? Well, that was an IR. I didn't even get a team kill. That wasn't like, it was just giving, it was just being dumb. Got it. But yeah, that wasn't even a team kill. That's funny. $10 would be $20. It would be $20 to open all those boxes. Maybe one day I'll just do like do that on stream. I'll open all my like little loot box things. Do like a case opening stream like you would on CS, where you get absolutely nothing worthwhile out of them. Well, the watermelon lizards, I'm opening those like, regardless. So those cases, like, I don't usually open them because, like, there's no reason to half the time, and you don't get really anything good out of them. Like, and the odds of getting something good out of them are so low that, like, it's not even worth talking about. Like the last event, like the last time there was like this watermelon event, we had the I probably pulled like 8 or 9 vehicles out of it, right? This time I haven't pulled anything worthwhile out of them. Like backup vehicles for like my sweet and ground tree is basically the only thing I've gotten at this point. Okay, that is close enough to launch on. That is not close enough to fire. Okay, I need to start my notch now. I should be able to just outrun their missiles at this point. 2. Yo, what's up, Ghosty? I have 1 Fox 3 left. I think that's the strat at this point. Don't even bother trying to fight with the notching. Just like turn nose down, turn, and outrun them. I shouldn't not be on the deck like this, but whatever. Surprised my IRs didn't connect. It's whatever happens. Only got 2 of my Fox 3s to connect to. That's annoying. Can't decide if like the C's or the B is better. Yeah, right? How did that not hit? Because I didn't see him flare either. And it was like complete top down, smokeless motor, everything. It just like, it's like, yeah, no, we're not going to do anything. You want us to hit the target? What? Yeah, top down on a 40G pool IR missile with a smokeless motor when he didn't flare is like, wow, that should have connected. Sometimes the 9Ms don't want to do their job. You're not wrong. Will I be able to launch at 2000 kph this match? It's looking like it. None of them had launched them yet. Okay, there they are. Alright, I'm waiting for the data, my missiles to get off their data link, and then I'm gonna nose down, get my speed back. And this to see if I can outrun them. 200k away from acing your, sorry, 400k away from acing your Viper crew. Congrats! Okay, I should be able to just, like, literally outrun the missiles at this point. That's gonna go in purely on data link, isn't it? And he's dead. Okay. No! Rip. I didn't see it soon enough. Okay, that's fine. I dodged how many? 4? I still dodged a lot of them right there. Man, the 120Cs are just so inconsistent. Like, compared to the Bs. Like, every time I decide, okay, I'm gonna try the 120Cs again and give them another chance, it's just like, yeah, we're gonna miss every single missile. I fire a 120B at going 2,000 kilometers an hour, and it's like, it's gonna give me like 3-4 kills. 120C is like, I'm lucky to get one that hits. You know, it's kind of a... It's a little annoying at times, I'll be honest. Yeah, the Eurofighter, that's one of the benefits of it. It is so fast that you can fire your missiles at 45 kilometers and have them still connect. Nose down, turn around, and go and just outrun anything they fire at you. Because, like, you can, like, easily hit that 2,000 kilometer per hour, like, speed when you launch your missiles. And then you nose down and turn. And then you're still going, like, 1,800 kph. As long as you're, even if you're in the con, it doesn't matter. And nothing hit. Okay, it happens. A lot of people, yeah, I mean, because it's easier to multipath than it is to properly notch or outrun things. And, like, for a lot of people, the multipathing is more consistent, and there's a lot of aircraft that, like, they can't just literally, their radar cross-sections are so big that the notching doesn't work for them anyways. So... I am dead. I don't dodge these when I'm blocked out. Not really. They're basically all identical. Yeah, so there's not too much of a difference between them. Okay, I'm gonna actually just stick with the 120Cs and see if I can make them work. Because they do have better range. For a bit. So the biggest difference between I don't think there's any difference between them, right? They all have this about the same speed. Let's see here. Eurofighter. They all have the same missile loadouts here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's not really any difference. I mean, they might have radar differences. Let me see. Preview. Let's look at the internals. X-ray. So this has the same 8,000 kilograms of thrust per engine versus, and this is Captor M radar. Okay, what's this one have? Actually, maybe these actually have better engines. 8600. Okay, yeah, there is a difference. The German one has better engines. And, does this one have IRST? The same radar. So the German one has better engines than the European one. Let's see the Italy one. Yeah, that would make the Germany one the best, I think. France doesn't get one. Sweden doesn't get a Eurofighter. What else gets one? I think it's just Germany, Italy, and the Britain, right? So yeah, German's Eurofighter is better than every other one simply because it has like a much better engines on it. Like 500 kilograms of thrust. I mean, that might just be because I don't have them upgraded on the other ones. Let me double check. That could be it, honestly. Yeah, it's probably this. It's probably because those ones are stock. So no, there's not really a difference. In that case, I think they're all identical. So Eurojet EJ2000s. Let me just see. What are the ones marked as here? The same Eurojet previews? Yeah, so yeah, there's no difference. They're all the same. So it really just comes down to play the one you like, I guess. Play the one with the coolest skin. Or you could do that, basically. But there's like 2 jets in the entire game that have enough thrust to turn around and straight up run away from missiles. Or especially the Fox 3s. One being the Eurofighter, the other one being the F-15E. Both of those can launch their missiles going like Mach, like, however, flip their flames around and then just in a nose down position and just turn around and run away from the missiles. Like, there's not really many aircraft in the game that can do that at the moment, you know? I think it's basically just the F-15E and the Eurofighter that can hold enough thrust, enough speed to do it. Because, like, by the time the Fox 3s are at up the speed, they only are going, like, their max speed for a few seconds. Like, they have their initial, like, 8-second burn or whatever it is. And then the whole rest of the time they're going in, they are basically... Does this not have head-on TWS? It doesn't. Okay. It says it has IRST, but it's not, like, yeah. The air brake, if you're going high, if you're high enough, you don't really need the air brake to decompress. I almost never need to air brake when I'm, like, on it. As long as I'm at, like, 6,000 meters in the air when I start my, my turn, usually I don't need to drop the air brake to, like, decompress to do the turn. To slow down. I try and fire the missiles going, like, 1,800, 2,000 kph, or somewhere between there, depending on how fast I can get up to before, like, I need to start launching, or if I'm in launch range. If I can get the convergence distance on the missiles to be like the convergence speed on the missiles to be like 1,000 kph, then it's like GG, basically. Because that means they're gonna get to the target so quickly. It's not even like a worry at that point. Okay, like right here, I have to start my turn. I don't have a choice. Here, I'm trying to like stay in the fight to like make sure they get off data link here, so I actually get my missiles to connect. Okay, we have 2 of them off of the data link. Okay, I don't have time to wait for the 3rd. I want to get off the data link here. So I'm gonna go dive. And I waited too long to turn. I still got a kill though. So whatever. It works. We're going for either China or Italy next. China has some good aircraft. China's got good dogfighters. I mean, like at this, if I'm being honest, at this PR, the instances where you're actually getting into dogfights with people are so few and far between that it's not even worth talking about, right? It's like I feel like 13.0 is like the last PR rank where you're actually gonna get dogfights safely, you know? Like technically the Eurofighter is the best dogfighter in the game, but like at the moment, does the F-15E have an AOA unlimiter? Because that's how I usually do my turn on the Eurofighter. Is I just pop the AOA unlimiter and then turn it around nose down slowly, so I'm not losing speed in the turn drastically, and then I turn around and run away from the missiles after I launch my missiles. That seems to be what works the best for me. I mean, I could do the fight to notch them, but like if I'm fighting to notch them, it's like oof half the time. The only time I usually will fight to notch them is if I really need to get them in that, like, this map is good for this. This map, I'll be going like 2,000 kph by the time I launch my missiles. What's up? Really? I just decided to do an F-14. Okay, that's annoying. So I actually seem to do better when I don't try to notch them. I just fire the missiles and run. Because I don't die that way usually. I can't do it. The C's are just bad. The C's are just bad. They should be better, but they're not good. They're fast. They're supposed to go faster, but they accelerate so slow. So they get to the target so slow. Even if you fire at 12, at like 2K. How fast are these things supposed to accelerate? Eight seconds to get up to speed. Versus 4 seconds for AIM 120B to hit max speed. Which explains a lot. Okay. I can't. I kind of want to eventually grind the F15E. It's just I haven't done it yet. It's on the list of stuff I would like to grind, but like it's just not something I've done yet. Like right there, see, like I just turned around and just outran the missile. I got 2 kills, fired off 4 of my Fox 3s, got a 50% hit rate, and then turned around and just outran all their missiles. I have 1 more Fox 3 left that I can fire off. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna hit me, right? Yeah. That's gonna hit me. I'm dead. I can't dodge that. Rip. I tried to dodge it. I couldn't do it though. I almost rolled it, but it was just like a little shy of being able to do it. Okay, so the F-15 does have an AOA limiter. Interesting. You're not wrong. I probably shouldn't have. It happens. You can't win it can't get them every single time, right? The second camera, I'm not so sure though. Yeah, I think I was dead there either. Why am I playing this? Like, what the f am I doing? I'm like turning it around like I'm playing an F-18 and like need to come in like in the last of the fight to do like mid-game cleanup. What? Well, I'm not paying attention. Oh, I had a text. I was looking at the text message, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Rip. No, you're good, you're good. It happens. Thanks for the sub, Sander. Appreciate it. Uh, Auto counter rush and air counter right tank. Defend with your life and pray. Um, rank 8. Which one is rank? I'll have to look in a second. I don't really find the Russian ones too threatening, usually. How does that miss, dude? I'm dead. I'm blocked out and dead. I don't know how I didn't die, but like, okay, we're not questioning it. Rank 12.3 and up. Which one? 12.3 and up. I don't really struggle with them like that much. Like usually, if I'm playing 12.3, I just multipath or just play high and notch, and don't like give them a chance. Oh, you struggle because of your payload. You only get 6 missiles. You're talking about in the F-16, right? With that Vox 3s? Hmm. I mean, because the Eurofighter only gets the 6 Fox 3s as well. Technically, this is a small map. It's gonna be hard to get up enough speed before like the convergence happens. I'm dead here. I should have started the notch like 30 seconds ago. So none of that's gonna hit. I'm looking at my phone. RIP. Yes, you're not wrong. Yeah, and like that, you could go for the F-18, but the F-18's too damn slow. It doesn't have good Fox 3 range because of how slow it is, unfortunately. Which ones? It depends on the speed that you're going when you launch them, honestly. That's the biggest thing. Right? So basically, 120B, it really is very heavily dependent on how fast you're going when you launch the missiles. Okay? Yeah, because they're all different. Like, there's so many variables that play into it that, like, you can't just say what the range is on them. Like, if you're in an F-18 and you're launching at 1300 with an AIM-120B, 17 kilometers. If you're in a Eurofighter and you're going 2,000 kilometers per hour at altitude, you can launch at 40 and get them to hit. If you're... Yeah, that's not a question that there's like a single answer to. Like, there's too many variables. Man, there's way too many variables. Where do I get these data? Well, there's a missile spreadsheet. I think you can Google it, but there's also there's a lot, I don't think there's like a specific spreadsheet to like, oh, you need to be going this fast and to fire the missile at this range for it to still hit, right? I don't think that's a thing. At the moment. But I would say speed is the biggest variable on the range of your Fox 3s. Like, the speed that you're going when you launch them. Well, I launched it, and it was a nice rim range, so it should hit. I hit that at 15? That small map is bad. Yeah, so basically the altitude you're at matters, the speed you're going when you launch the missiles matter, the distance from the target matters, how long you're able to hold the data link on the target before you're forced to not like start your notch or like turn around and like run away if you're going in a plane that can outrun the missiles. What else is the big factors that play into this here? Yeah. There's so many factors that are at play. Like even the 120Cs, these are not good. There's very specific situations where these are good, but like, in like those situations are like, oh, you launched them going Mach 2 at 10 plus kilometers out, and you know, so like there's too many variables to say for sure which is good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So they retain some of the energy from when you launch, but they also have their own acceleration delay, right? So like the faster you're going, the faster the less time they're gonna have to get up to their like maximum capable speed. So the less time they burn time that they have to use their actual engines, and the more they're gonna be able to like use it to like maneuver and course correct. But like, yeah, so many variables. That's why, like, the Eurofighter and the F-15E are probably two of the best missile slingers, because they can sling their missiles going so fast, it's not even funny. And then, like, another one is important to know is, like, are you in a plane that has to notch, or are you in a plane that you can just, like, fire off your missiles, turn around, and outrun anything the enemy just threw at you, right? Because there's, like, that's also different. So, like, the whole playstyle of the Eurofighter is fast enough that you can, like, you get your energy up, you're at 1800, 1900 kph. When you fire your missiles, you can literally just turn around and run away from them. Yeah. Yeah, also the aspect plays a big difference, too. Trying to buy time so I can get as many of them off data link as I can before I have to, like... See, now I have enough energy that I can literally just turn around and walk away from the enemy missiles. Yo, what's up, Rich? I'm just doing the event right now. Not really grinding anything in particular. I am blacked out. This is bad. I'm probably dead. Dang it. Yeah. So if they're moving at you really fast, they're like, if you're going like if your convergence speed is like 1000 kph, you have a much higher chance of hitting those missiles than you do if, say, something is moving at you going 200 kph on a convergence, right? And you're barely gaining on it, because that means the missile's going to take longer to get there, and it's going to have a longer guidance time before it actually hits the target. Yeah, so, yeah, exactly what Viper is saying here. So many variables. As soon as I finish this, I do want to do some ground today. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'll do some ground. If anyone wants to join for ground, you guys are welcome to. I'd actually enjoy the company. It's more or less the same concept for the semi-active missiles like the R-27. Yes, it's the same concept. The difference is I don't know if the R-27ER is fire and forget. Is that still a Fox 1 or a Fox 3? I don't have time to try and run away from these. I have to notch them. Yeah, exactly. You can't just fire and forget when you have to lead the missile in. Except for when you get splashed first, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with those semi-active, because the problem... Honestly, that's just the BR. The BRs need to be decompressed. Because, like, when you're fighting, like, Fox 3s, and all you have is Fox 1s, it's really hard to use those in an early game. You have to, like, hang back and play the game to where you're coming in at the late game, playing cleanup. Right? You don't ever want to be stuck with Fox 1's early game and like be the first one into the fight. You're gonna be dead. In most of those encounters. You know? I just dodged a ridiculous amount of missiles. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. Should I just finish off the coupon right now? What's up, Adam? Oh, I need like 10,000 more. And then I'm gonna have the thing that lets me sell it. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I'm gonna get it done either way at this point. So they're either forced to play cleanup or learn positioning to the point where you're barely launched on a BVR or multipathing. Yeah, basically. Or get really good at notching at high altitude. And just force the enemy team to waste all of their missiles. Those are really your only options. Well, I need to finish. I need to get like 13 more kills anyways for the special task. Multipathing is basically flying as close to the ground as you possibly can in order to fool radar. And even when you're multipath, you basically still have to combine multipathing with notching. Multipathing is really effective, what's up, Beth? Against the earlier radar missiles, right? If they don't fire on me soon, they're not gonna have the chance to. Okay, now I dodge missiles. Bye-bye. Oh shit, I just broke my wing off. Yeah, I'm gonna try and land without, like, going into a flat spin here. So I'm out of Fox 3s. Do a Cobra with one wing? Because I got too low doing, like, dodging the Fox 3s? I don't think that's gonna work. Don't do it. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I will go into a flat spin basically instantly, man. I'm not doing a Cobra. You've also noticed a lot of ambush tactics. That's why you don't want to... That's why generally if I'm going to land at top tier, I'm going to the one that's, like, protected. I'm not going to the one that's, like... The whole... That has no anti-air or anything on it. Because, like, those anti-air up in this BR, they are actually effective at killing things. Not the cleanest landing, but I guess it was a landing I could walk away from, so it was good, right? Yeah, I don't experience, like, the airfield camping too often, because, like, usually that means they have to get through my entire team to get to a point where they can do that, where they just have to fly really low. Yeah, this thing's done. It's done. It's completely spaded. This is spaded, the F2 is spaded, I think the Grippen's spaded as well now. I just don't have good luck with the AIM-120Cs, honestly. Like, I honestly have a better hit rate with the 120Bs than I do with the Cs in general. You got hit with an AGM taking off in Araby? That is, definitely something. I don't think I've ever been hit by an AGM in RRB. 12 more kills. Then I think I have this door almost too. You think it was an A10 Psycho? Yeah, I mean, I can run the 120Cs. I just don't ever do well with the 120Cs. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'll try it again. I mean, I constantly am swapping between the C's and the B's, honestly. The C's are, like, only really, really good when you're going, like, if you're able to launch them at, like, 2,000 kph. So a lot of the maps, they just don't do well on, you know? Because, like, you don't have the time to get up to that altitude or that speed to make them, like, to where they're super effective. Try the case on air targets and could not skill or kill. Damn it. Like right there, the C is no hits. I'm pretty sure with the B's I would have gotten a kill right there. I'll try it again. This is why I keep going back to the B's, because, like, I just get more kills with them overall, right? How long will I be playing for? A good amount of time. Well, this is another 4 hours. Another 4 or 5 hours, probably. I know the girl wants to do some ground when she gets off work, so... I'll probably just keep streaming until, at least for that. How long will I be playing air for? I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. If there's people that want to run air, I'll just play air. It's... I just now remembered. I'm gonna die if I don't start playing and stop messing around playing on my phone. Did I lock anything other than a, like, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is GG. I'm in a really poor energy state to be trying to outrun missiles at this point. The Swedish F-16, is it good? The Swedish F-16... There's a Swedish F-16? You mean the F-18? It has a ton of countermeasures, but it struggles from the same problem every F-18 has, is that it is slow. Dude, my phone and watching chat. Like, yeah, that was bad. Here, I can do a game in it and show you what I mean here. You mean this thing? Here. So it has a ton of, like, missiles, but the problem is it doesn't have particularly good range, because it doesn't go... It's basically not much faster than your normal F5. It tops out around 1300 kph, so you're forced to play in a multi-path position. Here. Oh, you mean the French F6? I don't even know, I don't have it. So that's the problem with this. You're because the you don't have the speed to outrun like a Eurofighter. You don't have the speed to like stay high and just outrun any missiles. You don't have the thrust to do that. It performs very poorly at high altitude. So you're forced to play back in a multi-path position and be a mid-game fragger, right? You don't want to play. You have to play it like you would a low-tier F-18. So where you do, yeah, you have a ton of AIM-120Bs. And you have HMD, but, like, you're also very slow. So... playing it like this, you're forced to play multipath basically because you can't. You're not gonna outrun or notch at high altitude effectively in this thing. And it's not even that it has a poor data link, it's just it doesn't have the speed. Like, look how fast this thing's going. This is about top speed right here. In the air, it doesn't accelerate. So when you climb, you can't accelerate either. So it's just like... lots of problems with this aircraft. Now, if we had the Super Hornet with its upgraded engines, yeah, that would be different. That thing can actually go fast. So as like the Eurofighter, I would already be firing my missiles at this range. I don't think I got a single kill here with this. Yeah, the F-16AM is good. Yeah, so this is why I don't use this thing right there, because it's too slow. You don't get, like, by the time you're, like, close enough to start launching your missiles, you're basically already got, like, half the team on you. Yo, what's up, Sibo? Shit, my bad. I mean, HMD isn't everything, right? I have the F-104G. Whoa, which one would that be? The Italy Premium one? No. Which one is that? I mean, yeah, I have it. I don't ever use it, though. I don't even have it crewed. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. And the like. Oh, can you play with the F-104 at top tier? It's not recommended, but you can try. I don't think you're gonna get the opportunity to do much of anything at top tier with it. Oh, I hate the thing. It's like a straight line thingy. Alright, man, I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
German successful defense. Closer to liberating Narvik.
Why too fast, though?
By the numbers, so it's got to be.
No, it just doesn't fit my playstyle, right? It's not a good dogfighter for one. For two, and then like the other part of it, it's not great as a base bomber. There's basically nothing in F-104 does well, is the problem with it. And it can't turn. Okay, I got 2 missiles left on that data link here. Come on, the last one's off. They're both off. Okay, all missiles off data link. I should be able to just outrun their missiles at this point. Yeah, I don't like if that's your favorite aircraft, that's your favorite aircraft, man. Like, no complaints. Oh shit, I need to get higher. The enemy aircraft missiles? Okay. Where is my airfield? I need more Fox 3s. Not that there's a lot left here. I just outran enemy missiles. Like, why bother notching? I'm just gonna turn and outrun them. With 2,000 kph, like, good luck catching me. I'm now an SR-71. Hey, you'll have space if you join? Yeah, I have space. You're welcome to join. See, that's why I don't like the C's. I swear, if I was using AIM 120Bs right there, I would have gotten more than one kill. You know? You'll have to remind me what your name in game is. Why? Because, like, yeah, I'm bad with the names. If you haven't figured it out, bad. What is it? Oh, God. Viper, you have an F. Yeah, he's an S. He plays F-16 mainly. I really like the F-16s too, honestly. Shy. Oh yeah. Yep. I always forget. Okay, I sent you an invite. You love the F-16? Yeah, the F-16 is good. Don't get me wrong. Like, no hate to the F-16 at all. I think the F-2 is slightly better than the F-16 from a dogfighting perspective, but the F-16 is better from, like, the Fox 3 slinging perspective because it has so much more power and speed. That 1-to-1 thrust-to-weight ratio is, like, it goes hard. You know? What's the Eurofighter's thrust-to-weight ratio, I wonder? The Eurofighter has a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.15 when fully loaded with armaments. And none of my other missiles hit? Oh, yeah, I got 3 kills. I'm good. I'll take it. I died, but I took like 3 of them with me. That's a good trade, right? I'm gonna get some water really quick. Is the P400 a good plane? It's not bad. Lucas. I will be right back, and then I'll like talk more about it. I need water really quick. Alright. That's like the early tier prop, right? The P400, if I remember right. That's like way down here, right? You mean the P40? Which one's a P400? Decent climb rate, decent turn time. I mean, it's not terrible. Decent speed. Or am I missing something? I think there is. Is there? Yeah. Weird. I mean, all the F-16s are good. It's on the edge of the tree. Which tree? US? So that would make it a premium. '27 edge of tree. Which country? IS, US. Oh, this. I see. It's been so long since I've flown one of these. But for 2.0, for a 2.7 with a 20 mil, I mean, it's not bad if you can get the guns on target. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The freaking Air Cobras used to carry the shit out of me in props. So like the P400, the P30, like the P39s, like these Air Cobras used to like be the shit, right? I actually got this too out of like one of the I got this out of the infantry pack last time it was up. But yeah, those used to be like disgusting because anytime you because those like 20 mils just instantly delete whatever you hit them with in props, especially that BR when everything's still made out of wood basically, and you have a 20 mil that just one shots everything. It's hilarious. Even with as bad as the Hispanos are, like that 20 mil is 20 mil, you know? Yeah, no problem. But if you're trying to grind out the US tree, the lines that I would recommend doing is that far line where the F-16s are. Both the outside lines where with the F-16 and then the one with the F-15E Yeah, the F-18s you can probably skip. The Harrier line you probably really don't need either. But like, yeah, I would do the two farmost lines and then and then maybe the one with the F-18 in it. Not because the F-18 is good, because like that line of meat might eventually get the Super Hornet, which will actually be decent. The F-18s in the game right now are kind of poop. And the F-18G. Like, if we get that in the game, that'll be also really good because of the radar jamming capabilities on it. Did not a single one of these guys launch a missile at me? The heck, dude? I think I'm in a good energy state to just outrun them at this point. You're grinding the USSR now because you're bored? Nice. No! Wings, stay on the aircraft, please. I would appreciate if the wings would stay attached to the aircraft. Thank you. Currently, I am outrunning a very large amount of Fox 3s. You have returned. Welcome back. Yeah, I did. Yo, what's up, Josh? Welcome back. Did you charge your phone? I fired off all my Fox 3s, turned around, ran away, outran half the enemy team's missiles, and then, now I'm rearming. Eurofighter's just built different, what can I say? You're not wrong, Frank. You're like, really, for real. Who needs wings? You have thrust unlimited. You don't need the wings are the optional. You just like go in a straight line. Yeah, exactly. Wings are completely overweighted. You don't need them at all, right? Who needs wings? Why AP rounds? I'm just used to running the AP rounds on everything, honestly. And like, there's not like very often that I'm actually using the guns on this thing, right? So why not? And if I'm using it in ground, I want AP rounds anyway, so I just leave it. Because in the air, I almost never use the guns. Yeah, am I gonna get like radar locks on anything anytime soon here? I'm gonna be going 2,000 kph by the time I launch my missiles at this rate. Oh god. That was actually kind of weird, because I wasn't getting any radar locks at all. Right there. I don't think it's ever been open, like, in the time I've been playing. Thinking about it. Yeah, think of it. I don't think this has ever been, like, something I've played. Yeah, I've never played it. Honestly. I kind of forgot that that even existed, if I'm being honest. from you and fired back. That is rough.
Лишенные совести и чести, люди с моральным животом имеют
What plane should I avoid when grinding on what tree? War. USA. Avoid the path for that has the A-10s and the Harriers in it because there's not much. Like basically, the only paths that are worth anything is the one with the F-16, the F-15E, and the one with the F-18s. The other two F-15s, they may as well not exist with the F-15E existing. So you want to go down the bomber line on the far right? You want to go down the far left line? You got another mom to your group? Okay. Alright, man, have a good rest of your day, too. Slash night at this point. Yeah, I'm out of missiles, guys. Collect everyone like mythical Pokemon cards. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go get more missiles. Because most of the enemy team is left, and I've killed 3 of them. Alrighty, I need more missiles. These are a little closer than I would like, but like... I think I'm gonna go for the close airfield. Either way here. Okay. I just need to bleed more energy. Come on, come on. Yeah. Cannon recoil, bleed energy. Do it. I landed it right as the match ended. That's funny. You're playing War Thunder as you watch this? Nice. See, I think I'm gonna buy if the coupons are like $12 when it first drops. I might buy one or two of them and just sit on them for this event because it's such a unique plane. I think it's one of those ones that's actually going to go up drastically in price. And then I might just use one, and then like use one and then sell the one I have or something like that, you know? Oh, you just had to witness that absolute cinematic in a match. That was actually a good game. War Thunder Mobile, technically. Yeah, but like, think about it. Look at like the other unique vehicles that have gone like, look at the buy. That thing when it came out, I was playing when that came out during that event, and I ended up going with the Merkava instead. That thing was like not even $15 when it dropped. Same thing with the Merkava. That was like $20. Those are both like $200 plus now. Every time we have like a super unique vehicle, they end up going like to the moon price-wise. So like buying one, selling one, and then buying a couple, using one, and then buying a couple extras to sit on for a few months. I have no idea. Most of everything I get when it's on sale, right? So, like... Yeah, there was no notching that. Okay, let's see if we could do the cheesy thing here. Is there anyone that I can HMD lock and launch on here? There's that SU-70. That's 27 down there. Come on. No, too late. But yeah, I actually don't. I don't know how much I would have sent. So like, I mean, we could tally it up. So if I basically bought most everything off when it was on sale. So like, this would be what, $30. This was on sale. So this was like $30. Same thing. So that's 60. I think I don't remember when I got these. This was like basically close to like right when Jets came out. And the same thing with this. I might have bought these full price. I bought this full price. Actually, I didn't even buy that. That was gifted to me. This was full price. This was on sale. I bought this one. Then for ground, this was full price. And this one was gifted to me, so I didn't pay for that. This was, I bought this on sale. I pre-ordered this when Sweden came out, so that this was full price. And then I don't have anything on Israel. It's like, this is crap. I would have bought this if it goes on sale, but like, there's no reason to buy it. Python 3 at 6 point at that BR. Yeah, it's not good. And then this was on sale. 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 So basically my whole Russian lineup was all on sale when I got it. Probably like not nearly as much as I've spent on Star Citizen. Looking at this. I think I started on Star Citizen. I have single ships that are worth like $600, right? So like comparatively, over the amount of time that I've played the game off and on, and how many hours I've put on into this game, like it's probably like somewhere like maybe $1,000 to $1,200 over like the last 10 years since the game came out, right? Like, so it's not really that much. Like, but then, like, you look at Star Citizen, and I have ships, just single ships that are, like, worth $700 to $800, you know? For one ship. And I have, like, multiple, like, $200 to $300 vehicles on Star Citizen, so, like, it's, like, comparatively, I don't have a lot spent on this. I might just actually consume this for the 1,600 war bonds, honestly, and then just buy one when it comes out, when the event ends, you know? Buy a sellable one. $700, probably close to like, I would say 800 to 1,000. You keep dying. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, Warpath. So you were asking which trees you should grind on the US tree. Okay, so this one I would do. I would totally skip this one if you can. There's basically, this is a dead-end line. Why would you go after these F-15s when this one's better? So obviously this one and this one. Then the F-8, and then this middle line here with the F-18s. I would do this one. Because if we get the Super Hornet ever, or the F-18G at any point, you're gonna want this line done, right? Because that's where this is gonna get it. That's where that's gonna get at it. It's gonna get put into the line with the rest of the F-18s, right? So like this one, and this one are the ones that I would do. The A-10s are free kills. Don't fall for the trap of the A-10. Like anyone in ARB that knows what they're doing is going to see the A-10 as a free kill, right? So yeah, these are those are the lines that I would do. Because like this one, you get the F5, that's a blast to fly, right? Like it's one of the most fun planes in the game to fly if you're like, once you learn to dogfight, and it's like, it's really fun. Which ones should you avoid in matches? It depends on what you're in. Obviously the F-104 is like, avoid these things, they're shit. Like, you have Riz, and you want to know how, I feel like if I answer that question, it's going to be very bad for me. So I would rather just steal clear this one. The problem is I don't need it. It's like, I have no need for that at this point. I'll take your word for it. Exactly, I don't need it. Why would I do that? That would be kind of weird, Joshua. Hard pass. You know she's in chat, right? She's also in Discord with me. She's not able to play when she's at work. Rip. At least one of my missiles has to connect, right? I see no way this ends well. Why do you use one jet only? Because I only play an ARB. I don't have a reason to, like, there's not, I can't spawn more than one jet in ARB, you know? Crafty help you? You're being, you're being rizzed. Oh my god. That's funny. Yeah, so basically in ARB you only get to one life. Once that life is done, the match is over for you. So it's higher risk, but you get a lot better rewards. Like, it's like 3 to 4 times, it's like double the reward you would in, like, arcade. So, like, if the match is over in, like, 2 minutes for you because you're playing top tier, like, why would you play arcade and get, like, half the points when you just recoup, you know? I almost never get assists. Destroy enemy. Oh my god, bro. Like, how much money am I gonna spend before I get a usable one? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. And then I needed to set up the ground set up for when you wanted to do ground later tonight. So we need to do this and put that there. Yes, and then I need to buy this. I'm gonna have an entire lineup of light tanks here for which you also do ground later. At 8.0, literally an entire lineup of light tanks. Should I play that more than ARB? That's up to you, man. It's a lot harder to do well in RB than it is in arcade. You get, but because like you don't get the lead reticles, you don't get anything like that, right? So like you have to actually know your plane's lead. But the recommendation that I would give, and this is the same recommendation I give everyone, is practice in arcade. If you go into the options here, and you go to air battle settings, where it says lead reticle, or you can just type it in here. So lead, turn this off. Go practice in arcade with this off. When you get comfortable hitting your shots in arcade without the lead reticle on, then go into ARB. Your name is Walter White. That's funny. And then you also got to remember that every aircraft has different weapon placement. Like, I'm really bad with the weapon placement on the MiG-21s. I cannot use them. Yeah, exactly. It is one of the most frustrating and infuriating aircrafts for me to use. I'm not like... I try to use the J7D, right? And like, after the missiles are gone, it's like, yeah, I'm not getting any more kills. This is done. I'm dead. It's bad. Okay. You must... Okay, there you are. Here, take that. Okay. Oh my god, bro. You know, Joshua... You realize... I have never seen someone dig themselves a hole so fast. I mean, I don't usually ban people. I usually will, like, I will time someone out for 24 hours. It's very rare that I actually ban someone. It takes, like, multiple times, but, like... The only people I generally will ban is, like, if you're a bot, or, like, you're being, like... or, like, hate speech with, like... or anything like that, but, like, generally I don't ban people. Like, if there were... most nine times out of 10, I'll time someone out over a ban. I know, right? You're testing me? See, I'm a lot nicer and more lax as far as the bans and the timeouts than Crystal is. So, I'm not the one that you need to, like, be wary of testing. It's her. If I ever actually... yeah, well, like 2 people. So yeah, it's not a common occurrence where I actually will ban someone. What? No, we're still good. It's still flyable. As long as I can avoid the flat spin, I can still fly this thing. Nope. Do not flat spin. Come on. No. Bad plane. Bad plane. I'm surprised none of my missiles connected on that one. How long did it take to H2? I don't even know what that means. Where are you now? I'm dead. Yes, we know this. That's like... it's not a surprise. We know exactly why that you're doing this as a troll. Hey, my pilot walked away. That's all that matters, right? Alright, I'm gonna watch him here. Oh, right as I switch to him, he gets dinked with a Fox 3. It's funny. That's funny, Shady. You're not wrong on that one. Bro, Micahs? Yeah, the Micahs are ridiculous. And the people that are, like, wanting them to be buffed. I think there's been one person on YouTube that I didn't actually fully ban him. I just made it so nobody can see any of his comments. Everything he posts is hidden. But, let's see. That's it. Twitch I ban people all the time on. It's usually 99% of the time it's just bots, right? It's like hey, add me on Discord so we can talk about your stream bots. Yeah, I ban like 3 or 4 of those a day off Twitch. Because like the Twitch platform isn't as active or like as big as my YouTube is. She's like, sometimes in Discord. They're in the walls. That's funny. Man, I'm not getting any of my missiles to connect right now. It's kind of getting annoying. Earlier it was like 5 or like I would get like 3 or 4 kills launching them at that speed and going that fast. It's like now I'm like maybe 1 kill if I'm lucky. Did you just call her a psychopath now? I'm gonna like... Bruh. Okay. That's a little too far. You could go sit in the corner for 5 minutes. Okay? And think about what you did. She's over in Discord just giggling. It was only 5 minutes. It wasn't that bad. You got team killed? That's, annoying. I'm sorry. What? Minutes. I know. It's to the point. Yes, missiles do oftentimes have a mind of their own, unfortunately. When launching an AMRAAM when you were 3 kilometers away from an enemy Eurofighter, oof. It's gonna be... Huh. Probably something unhinged. In the fight when he's back in like 3 minutes. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter in this one. It's so fast that I can basically just outrun most of the missiles. It, see, like it just I literally launched my missiles. I just turn around and then walk, and then like just can outrun them. Why does this freeze like that? Like, I saw my whole Streamlabs just froze. That was weird. Yeah, it keeps doing that today. No, it's just the stream labs. Okay, whatever. I killed 2. I flew right into that, to be honest. Not to check it here. I'm sorry. We'll just give it more access to the whole CPU versus just part of the CPU then. I mean, exactly, Shady. Actions have consequences. No. Not yet. You. You're really not. Nobody hates anyone here in this chat. Trust me. Yeah, I try hard to keep it like fair and open so everyone can have like, you know. It's just keep the trolling to a minimum. Okay. My whole OBS is freezing when it's doing that. I'm watching it, the whole OBS freezes. It's weird. It's like it's some, see, what is it giving? Is it giving me a notification like the OB? Is nobody gonna fire at me? That you have a chat with her on Discord? I don't think that's a good idea. But you're talking to us fine here on in stream. Okay. It's doing it again. It's like hanging for some reason. OBS is getting this word OBS hang on it. I'm gonna see if I can tweak some settings here after this game to fix it. See, I don't usually even like let anyone but her in stream on voice when I'm like streaming, right? Because like there's like maybe 5 people that I would let be on voice with me while I'm streaming, and I've known them all for the better part of 10 years. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what the frick is going on with OBS and why it's doing that weird hang. I'm actually gonna try and fix that right now. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So it's now getting access to the whole processor. Um... Okay, actually, there's nothing I can do about that in the middle of stream. I can't change any OBS settings while I'm streaming. That's annoying. So I cannot fix that. Oh, that weird hang that it keeps doing on stream. I don't know why it's even doing it today. But it's crazy, it's like it's not using enough of my CPU for it to be like doing that. Oh god, if I do that, I'm gonna flat spin if I turn that fast. Okay, I just need to go to the other one. Yeah, I could try that. I think it's gonna help. I think it's being weird. Okay. Actually, I probably should have, like, here, I'm just gonna go see what else is running in the background. I mean, it shouldn't freaking matter. It's like... Check the voltages. Everything looks fine. Yeah, I'll have to tweak on it next stream here. More than likely. It's just giving me booster after booster right now, isn't it? We'll change the camera software to use the main GPU as well. Maybe that'll take some like heat out of the CPU. Yeah, just did it again. Like the whole OBS freezes. I might just need to reinstall OBS, honestly. Or clear my OBS cache. That would probably fix it. But it's nothing I can do without restarting stream. Like, it did it again. It could just be the mod. So it's not freezing on OBS on like stream, like temporarily. Okay. I just did it again. I'm looking at it's not even using 12% of my CPU. Like normally when I'm streaming, it's and this is like when it's like this, like that, and I'm doing dual stream, it's like using 30%. So that's kind of weird too. It's not utilizing the CPU properly right now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need to reinstall OBS to fix it. Like, it just did it, it looks like, and it just fixed itself, and it's like... It just did it again. I might restart stream in a minute to try and fix that, guys. If you guys don't mind. Restart OBS, restart the stream. Probably restart the whole PC, actually. It would probably take like 5 minutes if nobody minds here. If I do that. Like maybe something like that. Because I'd like to annoying for like it's annoying me watching it on the OBS. I'm sure it's annoying you guys watching it as like viewers, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that after this game, so I will be right back, guys. Alright. Yeah, alright. Kill the game. I'm gonna restart OBS, guys, here. Give me a second. Actually, I'm just gonna restart the whole PC. Alright, I'll be right back.